Now, the second piece to this is there's a breakdown here within your segmentation, right? So the segmenting of the two rotations, your lower half and your upper half. Okay, so going over to this video, is I see that our hip rotation mechanics, there's a little leakage here. Okay, so again, coming down, you sit early sync. And again, an early sync isn't necessarily bad in and of itself. But now, as you're then starting to initiate rotation, which I see kind of in the center cut of the drive phase, now the shoulder, like the torso, starts to go with the lower half rotation. And when you think about segmenting rotations, is you want to kind of differentiate, like, all right, my hips are rotating, my trunk stays neutral. All right, now I anchor down with my lead foot, and now that's how I create rotational energy. So if these things are going kind of at the same time, we're limited to the amount of rotational energy that we can have, right? So if you just look at your shoulder and your pant line here, and I know you can't see where your front foot is through space, but you're going to see that the hand comes up and now they start moving together. And we also have this part right here of your hip kind of gets pushy. It looks like it pushes and it elevates into rotation. Whereas we want to continuously sink our hips down the slope as our upper half stays neutral. That's how we create efficient acceleration through the mechanics of hip rotation, by syncing with the slope and keeping our trunk neutral, not getting too elevated here. You see this kind of pushy move here. That's really nitpicky. So we'll program some things for segmentation. I think the biggest thing, man, is just to create a feel for what it is that gives you the sensation of, oh, that's me at stretch. Like, that's me separated. All right, I'm segmenting. And you got to just train your body to understand that that's the kind of sensation. That's the movement pattern that we're trying to establish. And piggybacking off what I mentioned earlier with the initial move and the forward momentum, that's only going to help our segmentation, all right? Because you're killing time. A lot of times you see, or I see with a lot of my clients that have a move where they try to defy forward gravity and they get a big hip coil. You have so much more time now for your front foot to anchor down that not only do you limit the amount of force to be blocked with your front foot, but you create so much time that now your trunk wants to rotate with your hips, and you're actually signaling to kind of your lower half. I know that sounds silly. You're signaling to your lower half like, oh, we got time. And then therefore, if you do the opposite signal of like, hey, we got to get this thing going, more forward momentum in the initial move, your hip rotation will snap into rotation, which was what we want. You're going to see more context on this. So like, don't be alarmed if you're like kind of confused on some of these concepts. But those are the two biggest things. All right, dudes, Robby Rowe here. Thank you for watching that video. If you're interested in booking your own mechanical analysis, you can click that link right there. Also tell you a little bit about the service and what it entails. Hit that link right there. Subscribe, please. You can also check out that video right there, which is related to the video that you just watched if you want to get some more context on that. All right, guys. Much love. God bless. Till next time. See ya.
Strike three! You're out!